Hi everyone, I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. If you've subscribed, thank you so much. If you've not, I would suggest you do that like now because over the next couple of days I'm going to be uploading quite a number of videos, and it's much easier to get the notification than for me to keep dropping links all over the place. I've been thinking this last couple of days how I'm going to do this, so I decided only going to record 5 minutes short every time. And how I'm going to do it, I'm not going to start from the beginning because it's a long journey. I'm not going to start from the beginning like everybody else does, like, oh, I was born blah blah blah. No, I'm going to start and explain it in a way, a very interesting way. As they say God works, they say he creates the end and then goes back to start creating the beginning. So I'm going to start telling you my story from the moment, the phase where I transitioned from the world back into the presence of God. Then I'll go back to the beginning, and then in between I'm going to explain different situations I went through and how I overcame, for anyone out there going through the same situation, to get inspired. And yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. So forgive me if I'm stuttering, because I'm going to be rushing when I'm telling you the story, and it's definitely going to be 5 minutes short. So people have different ways how they are called back to God, and my way was interesting because he let me run off, like practically run off and get married, only to turn back and come full force running back to him. My story began, well, I met this guy 2016. I was in Uganda. He's a musician and I'm a musician, so it clicked. We did we did a couple of recordings together, and then I came I came back to Uganda in 2018 again, and did recordings with him again, and then I returned back to the UK in January 2019, and then we started sort of like speaking often on the phone and getting closer on the phone, and then we started dating off the phone. And one thing he told me was that we should keep our relationship a secret. He didn't want anyone back at home to know about it because he said there are a lot of evil people, and me being someone who's been out in the Western world for over 20 years, I underestimated that. But nevertheless, I said okay, and I told all my family knew about him. They were okay. Even my ex-husband knew about him. And then I started the process of finding out about the visa, because the thing I loved about him was he's very hardworking like I am, and we share the same hobbies, and we're very creative people. We love almost the same things, and we made plans, a lot of plans, that was everything synced together. He was younger than I was, and at the beginning I was, but I decided to go for it. And he has children. As a single parent, I thought, these are my children as well. I love children. So I started the process. I went to Citizens Advice. We went through A, B, C, and all over the place looking about which visa, blah, 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 until the lady said, you know what, just get married and settle down and enjoy your marriage. And I said, you know what, I'm going for it. So I planned that we're getting married in June, and I was flying to Uganda we're getting married in July, and I was to fly back to Uganda in June. So everything started to get in place. I started getting the paperwork ready. So I'm going to continue in my next video. It's a very, very interesting story. Very interesting. And I hope you will rejoin me for the next. I'm sorry that I'm keeping it very short, but it's going to be worth it. So I'll see you all again in the next, and I love you all.